Welcome back everyone. This is a brand new Minecraft video. It's gonna be my first real video in about, 6 years? With Facecam. And today we are going to start building the Whitwallow Forge. Last time out on stream, we actually started with the construction of the Whitwallow Forge. We finished up the walls, we finished up the flooring, largely. And today we're going to be starting on the first few structures. So, for me, it's my first video in a God knows how long. So for me it's going to be a bit of a adjusting position as well. Try to see what we can do, how long it's going to be. I will be cutting it up into some smaller edits. And hopefully by the end of today I'll have a 12-13 minute long video where we build some structures for the forge. Not everything, because I still want to stream tomorrow morning. At the time of recording this at least. And yeah, so let's get started. I made some outlines on stream which I have promptly removed. And the reason for that is I wasn't really happy with the design. So I want this to be an area where we can actually have a few smaller forges work together, because there are going to be a few craftsmen here. And I think it could be really cool if, you know, they just kind of work together. So smaller forges, not necessarily housing, because I think we will build housing at the lower level. So it won't have houses, it'll just have a few different forges. So having said that, I am going to remove this pillar and I'll replace it with a fine deep slate pillar. So I will keep the same deep slate theme going, but I will also be adding in a few of the come on, go away. But I will also be adding in a few of the different, well, stone materials. Alright, so as you can see, I did some things to the roofing. We made the pillars, we made them all stand up. And for this, I had a really cool idea to use layered stone bricks as a foundational brick, almost. And we will just use it across the place like this. There we go. So you have an entryway into the forge. This is going to be a puddle of lava, almost. Right, because obviously it's going to be a forge. It's going to need to have water. It's going to need to have lava, and I kind of want it to, well, flow together a little bit. We've got an anvil here, which is fair enough. And right now we will just fill this all in with some layered stone bricks. I think this one looks good if you're going to build structures, right? It looks good as like an outside wall almost. We'll add a few lanterns. Because to me, lanterns are really nice to build with. They really give it this sort of, in my opinion, this vibe of almost medieval, but not fully. Which is something I really like in my builds. You're going to see me use lanterns insanely much. So we will do that, and I will transition back once we are done with the roof. Oh, so I've just noticed something. This side is longer than this side, and I don't think I particularly mind that, to be honest. I think this looks really sick. And in a good way, sick. So let's hop back in, finish up this little layer. If we're going to go right into the middle here, I'm going to cut up to the top here. Why? You'll see that soon. Right, so I'm back. We have our bucket of lava in hand. The reason why I want to do that is, if I go all the way up here, there we go, brilliant. Wait, was it not in the middle? Ah, I'm a bit of an idiot, aren't I? Don't answer that. I know the answer to it already. Okay, with that all being sorted, let's try it out now. Right. Brilliant. There we go. Sweet. Now, obviously, this is super dangerous, right? Someone needs to clench their hand in here, and it'll look like they'll lose it. So we need to build in some security measures. Do we want glass or do we want glass panes? In stream, I would just ask stream. right? But I think I want panes. I think it looks nicer here, if that makes sense. Let's chalk that in there as well. Let's get half another stack. So we have 48 blocks. I'm going to try and see how this glass pane looks, especially on the roof. Because this is obviously a place where people can just climb up and, I don't know, melt half their freaking hand off. I think that this looks a lot better. Let's get our lanterns back out. Let's hang one up here. Because dwarves are going to be pretty small. And I also want to do something with a few crates back here. Now, if I open up my... what's it called? Too many items things. I can in fact look for crates. And... let's go over to the buddy bunker. And in the buddy bunker, we have Mr. Greyfish's furniture mod, right? We can use the refurnishing thing here. Oops, let me just quickly remove the search. We could also maybe get some counters with us. Because obviously for the counters, we could use that to store items. Something you would probably see in a blacksmithing forge. Let's get a stack of the dark oak log. Yeah, they just seem to have disappeared into the ether. I have been looking and I really can't find anything. Really strange. But anyway, let's go back to the forge. There are probably some bats here now. Oh, no. Okay, nice. And let's switch over to the crates. Because I want to... have some crates going in the back here. And I want to have some scattered around like this a little bit. We can remove these. Now, what else would be in a traditional blacksmithing forge? One of the things that I think could be really cool is, I mean, this lava stream is obviously, it's very bare bones at the moment. And that's not a bad thing in itself. But I think it could be really cool if we make some sort of stone, like, what do you call that? Like like a pump sort of look to it. And I have a few ideas on how we can do that. First of all, I'll go to the chest and I'll plonk away a few of the items that I don't think we're going to need. Obviously, I want it to be like a bit of maybe like a hog's head or something. I want it to look a bit more like oriental, like a bit more, not necessarily eastern. I think maybe like a block like this. I think if we use these encased brickstones, it'll also show up a little bit more. I mean, right now everything is really dark, and I'm not a big hater of like dark stones. Why did I go to Scottish? I don't know. I like to use my accents a lot. I think this is cool, like so. And maybe we even say, actually, let's do it this way. Let's use our stone stairs. We could also use other stairs, right? Let's place it like so. I don't know why. It kind of looks, at least from the outside, I think it looks a lot nicer. Now we do this. No, this is horrible. Get these back up, get these back down. We go to a smooth stone slab. Three, 4, 5. We simply add a few trapdoors. Ah, are you serious? I need one more. Oh my god. Either way, with that little fuck-up dealt with, let's add the final trapdoor. Yeah, I think this looks sick. I'm not sure on the polished deep slate. Tell you what, lads. I am curious if just making it fully stone brick actually looks better. Like this. And I'm also wondering if we should just like remove these two glass panes. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. I think this looks a lot better, actually. Right, obviously, Dwarven is also a bit of, like, copper and granite. So one of the things that I want to do for the entryway here is switch it up first. And do it this way. That way we've broken up into nice segments of 2. It's gonna be 4 by 4. So for right now, the goal is to just finish this building for today. And I will see what I can do aside from that. Because I think we could do something really cool. I think it'll probably look better if you just split it up a little bit. I think I'm a bigger fan of the granite, to be honest. So I'm going to try it out now. See how it looks when it's fully polished granite. I'm just trying out a few different things, okay? So don't if it looks like absolute trash tier, that's fine, because that's kind of the point. Tell you what, I'm not too keen on these two specifically. Yeah, I like how that looks. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Not of this, but of this. Yeah. I think I'm settling on this. I'm unsure of this. I think I'll remove this, and I'll put the stairs back. Yeah, I think this looks really cool. This looks really nice as well. That said, I have those counters with me, so we'll use that. Yeah. I like this better. It's either none of these three, when it's open. No, sorry, when it's closed. It's none of these three. When they're open, it kind of works. That could be subject to change still. Right, I've got my hands on 2 blast furnaces. I'm placing one over there. And I'll do it this way. I'm gonna get myself a 3rd blast furnace, so I will be right back. Right, the 3rd blast furnace is acquired. Let's put it up there. So now it almost looks like it's got the lava is powering on the blast furnaces. Right, I have made a few more additions. I have gone out and sourced some more lava. So now it looks like it's kind of overflowing, which is, I think this looks incredibly good. I'm just a big fan of how it looks. I know it's not possible with the one lava stream, so I've added like lava on every side. I think that looks brilliant. That said, I also want to make some cabinets. It's not also not grimy enough for me right now, so I've also got the anvil in my inventory. We need to find a way for that as well. And I think we place that over there. We place the crate next to... I didn't plan this out well enough, I think. For like... the room that I have. So instead, let's just make a couple of shelves up there. I'm really puzzling. I'm sorry if I'm falling silent and the video is becoming kind of boring. I am so sorry. I am really trying to do my best. Yeah, I like it. I like this. It looks like it's suspended now in the air. And then the final slab we can use over there. So it looks like it's suspended in the air now. And if we then use a lantern. There we go. We've got that all sorted. What's the name of this villager going to be? I think what is a dwarven name? Hang on. Dwarven name generator. Dwarf names. Fantasy name generator. Stormdam. I like Stormdam. Yep. Stormdam's Forge. Done. And we will paste that up there so that you can see that it's an armor smith. Oh no. There we go. So you can see it's an armor smith. Yep. Yeah. That looks infinitely better. Now, as one of the last things that I really want to do, let's do it like this. Is that good? No, that looks awful. I had an idea. It looks awful. I think I'll just use polished granite slabs instead. So let's chunk those two back into the chest. Let's get a slab of granite out into here. We will then quite simply just use slabs. It's the better material for this anyway. Really don't like how that looked. So instead, I reckon... No, it's awful. It's awful. And you could say, well, why don't you just... Oh my god, I'm so tired. Oh. I'm a bit tired. You know, why, you could just say, well, just keep it at this, but... You know what, scratch this idea. I'll keep it in the video. I think this looks good enough. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Right. That is the first building done, guys. This is going to be a shorter video. Hopefully you guys do not mind. I've had a good time making this. Hopefully you have had a good time watching it. If you have, then please do leave a like on the video so I know I've done well. Even messing up my outro over here, so I'm not going to do a double take. But yeah, if you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to leave it a like. Also, I'm not going to say you have to subscribe. If you think I'm worthy of your subscription, then feel free to use that right. And with that all being said, thank you so much for watching, and until the next time. This is me, Bassy Boy, signing off. See ya.